welcome back to the channel. You know me, it's that M.I.C. Craig, aka Mr. Impact, back here on the Mr. Impact Craig YouTube channel. This time back once again to preview this week's upcoming TNA Impact tonight on Access TV and TNA Plus for everyone else. Before we get into it, however, I once again would like to ask, if you haven't already, please hit subscribe. It really goes a long way. Follow me here, there, everywhere. Go check out my previous videos, including interviews with Adam Bolt, including other previews for previous episodes of TNAs and pay-per-views, and hit wherever you see my videos. If you see it, give it a like, give it a share. It goes a long way. It all comes back to help build the channel more. And that way we can get more people watching TNA. But I suppose without any further ado, we should get into previewing this coming TNA Impact tonight, Thursday, the 4th of July. TNA Impact from Philadelphia. We're kicking off with tag team... Turmoil's not the right word. A tag team in dire need of some reconnection, of getting on the same page. And what better way to do that than have a one-on-one match as Spitfire face each other in Danny Luna versus Jody Threat. A match that was announced to us by Lars Fredriksson. I didn't really know Spitfire had that much of an issue until they both took on Tasha Steelz in separate weeks. But I guess it should be a good match. It's a bit confusing. Does it really make sense if they split Spitfire up? I can't see that happening, considering there's only one tag team in the Knockouts division besides the champions, and that is Spitfire. Can potentially see Danny Luna picking up the win here. I think if Jody Threat wins, then it could lead to a heel turn. I don't know, but should be a good match at least. Be confusing if they did it this way, but I'm assuming they'll be okay and they'll get on the same page and will challenge for the Knockouts World Championships at Slammiversary. But yeah, this angle's been a thing. See what happens after it comes to an end, but I'm gonna say Danny Luna picks up the win on this one. Not much more I can say on it, to be fair. Like, it's been enjoyable. But yeah, I can't see them splitting Spitfire up when they're the only other tag team in this Knockouts tag division. Because I'm guessing the Hex are now gone. Havoc's injured. If she's even still with the company, I don't know. But yeah, I have to wait and see. But I'm gonna say Danny Luna, and then once on the same page again, they'll go after the Knockouts World Tag Team Championships at Slammiversary. Then we will go to some X Division action in the youngest in charge, Leon Slater, back on TV, facing former X Division champion and 1/4 of the Rascals in Trey Miguel. Banger incoming. Saw this match at night 2 of the Coventry show here in the UK. The night after Leon Slater was announced as signed with the company. And it was a banger even then. And on TV, I cannot wait to see this. I want Leon to pick up the win here. He's been doing well in terms of wins, but it'd be cool to see him pick one up against the former X Division champion. Because I've got that prediction to live up to. I need Leon to pick up a win, because I need Leon to be X Division champion in a year. So let's hope Leon picks up the win. But yeah, absolute banger loading. He's had a few good matches on Explosion, Leon has. a couple of good matches on TV. Part of that banger of a 6-man tag in the Rebellion kickoff countdown, whatever you're calling it, against the Rascals. Now we get to see him face Trey Miguel one-on-one on TV. I'm here for it. I want to see it. Let's do it. And I love Leon Slater. He's just quality. Bit biased in that I was fortunate to interview him before he signed with the company. And got to see him sign on the dotted line in Coventry. Yeah, I'm very biased, but I want Leon Slater to get everything. He's just great. And so is Trey Miguel. Trey, Ace, Bate and Trey. You talk about pillars of a company. Those three are big pillars. And add Josh Alexander to that. I think you've got a company when it comes to the men's division. Certainly in the X division with those three. And yeah, you can't miss this one. Two fantastic wrestlers, and I'm excited to see what they can pull out on TV. Next up, we have the first of two Road to Slammiversary qualifying matches. The final two qualifying matches, kicking off with Kazarian, the King of TNA, taking on Mike Santana. When these matches for the Road to Slammiversary were announced and who's going to be facing who, this match was the one I found most difficult to predict. Because there's valid reasons for both to be in this match. Kazarian, the king of TNA. The whole point of him doing this is to get an opportunity at being TNA World Champion. So I can very well see him winning it and being added into this banger of a match already. I mean, currently in the field you have, of course, Moose, Josh Alexander, Nick Nemeth, and Steve Macklin. That match alone is worth the main event Slammiversary. And then you've got these two matches coming up. The first one with Kazarian taking on Mike Santana. Because right now, I feel like it's kind of face heavy, even though Macklin's kind of a tweener, but he's still face. It's confusing. I think he's a face at the minute, but you never quite can be sure. So I think adding Kazarian into it would add a different character into the match, and could be a potential winner. But the same can be said for Mike Santana. Just come back into the company on putting on bangers. Yeah, he hasn't had. I think he's had maybe 4 matches since he's been back. But I don't know that both of these men can be world champion. Everyone in this match could be world champion. And this matchup for the qualifier, it's a tough one. I want Santana to win it, but I think I'm going to go with Kaz. I just think there's more of a reason for Kazarian to be part of this one than Santana. Kazarian's a TNA legend, the king of TNA, who arguably one of the best heels in the company right now. So I'm going to say Kazarian to pick up the win and qualify for the 6-way elimination match for the TNA World Championship at Slammiversary. But it could go either way. Yeah, I'm going to stick with Kazarian. I just think it will make it more interesting if Kaz picks up the win here and enters that matchup. So then we go to the second qualifier. It is Jake something taking on one of the hottest wrestlers wrestling right now. All you got to do is say his name. Joe Hendry it's a no-brainer for me. Joe Hendry is winning this match. Joe Hendry is going to Slammiversary, and Joe Hendry is winning the TNA World Championship. That's how much I believe. That's how much the world believes. Joe Hendry is on a tear right now. You know, goes to NXT, gets what? 5-ish minutes on TV in that Battle Royal, cuts a promo, huge reaction from the crowd, and then becomes WWE's most liked and viewed ex-post of this year, overtaking The Undertaker at WrestleMania in arguably the biggest match of the year so far. Joe Hendry, he gets it. He knows what he's doing, and as much as I like Jake something, it has to be Joe Hendry. It has to be. What are we doing if Joe Hendry's not in this match? What are we doing? I believe in Joe Hendry, and I believe Joe Hendry will win this match and become TNA World Champion. And I will clip it. I will clip this. Just banger incoming. Banger. Another banger incoming. Which then takes us nicely on to the, assuming will be the main event, but it might switch. It might even open, to be fair. Eddie Edwards and Alicia Edwards of The System, Ride or Die, take on Broken Matt Hardy and Queen Rebecca Hardy in tag team action. Rebecca's first match in about, I think Matt said about 4 to 5, 6 years. I need to double check on that, but fine. As much as I love Matt, and I'm not like high on this match as much as maybe some people might be. I don't know what the general feeling around this match is. I haven't seen a lot about it. Maybe that's a positive or a negative on however you want to see it. I've seen not a lot about this one. I don't bother reading comments on posts because, you know, people are just negative for the sake of being negative. But it should be a fun match at least. Almost guaranteed to get some interference on the system. And then, of course, I imagine it'll go down the same way of how it went at Against All Odds. But we have to wait and see. Matt and Rebby are going to win this. Don't know how, but surely they have to. I know on Matt Hardy's Extreme Life of Matt Hardy podcast, described this as an intergender match, which I'm not the biggest fan of calling that. It should just be a tag team match, a straight up tag team match. Hoping we get to see, because TNA are very good at it. They let everyone mix it up, let anyone mix it up with anyone. And so, it should be a fun match. Like I said, we'll probably get some interference from the system, and Jeff Hardy will make the save probably, along with Joe Hendry. But all in all, yeah, I see a victory for House Hardy in this one. Let me know what you think about the card tonight. If you already watched, let me know what you think as well in the comments. Who do you see winning the Slammiversary qualifiers, or who has won the Slammiversary qualifiers? Let me know. As I said at the start of the video, if you could please drop a subscribe on the channel. It does help a lot. I'm on the road to 50 subscribers. Well over halfway now. If I could just trying to get more before Slammiversary. If you feel like it, please hit subscribe. Helps me a lot. Helps me get my content out there more. And I can start doing more stuff for the channel as well. I can start doing live streams and just making the most of trying to build a community. But as I said, just if you like it, press subscribe. It helps me a long way. And follow me here, there, everywhere. Well, more so just a few places now. Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, X, whatever you call it. And yeah, just if you see any of my content, just drop it a share, drop it a like, give it a thumbs up in the comments. All goes a long way. Algorithm is king. Content is king. So let me know what content you would like to see here on the channel, and I'll make it work. I've got some things in the pipeline coming this week. Going to be dropping a preview for Money in the Bank. If that's what you're into, then come and check it out on Saturday. As well as I'm starting up some more content for the return of World of Sport. Starting simple with a nice little top 10 list for you. Have to come see what it's about though. If that's what you're into, yeah, as I said, please hit subscribe. All helps. Appreciate you all. I've been the MIC. Until next time, goodbye, my friends.